The Greatest Commandment. So in the Gospels, the Pharisees got together and they're like, hey, we're going to test Jesus. We're going to try to catch him up in his words just so we can make a fool out of him. And so one of them comes up to Jesus and they say, Jesus, what is the greatest commandment? And Jesus says, the greatest commandment is to love the Lord your God with all of your heart and with all of your mind and with all of your soul.
In the Bible, it talks about loving the Lord your God and then loving others as yourself. And I think that's just really, I don't know, true or pivotal in my life.
I literally love the Great Commission, and I think that that is like the sweetest thing. And it is so cool to just know that like we're literally all called to do that. Like that's like Jesus is calling for like every single person on this earth.
Thou shalt not kill. I'm just kidding. Definitely it's love. Love, love, love. I think the whole world revolves around love, and even like when Jesus was asked by Pharisees, like, or that one guy, like, what's the greatest commandment? He says, like, to love your God with all your heart, mind, and soul, and the second is as equal, to love your neighbor as you love yourself. And
when I started realizing what that meant, so loving God, it seems very simple. Okay, love God, great. But it says love God with all of your heart, with all of your soul, and with all of your mind. And that requires every single part of you loving God every single second of every day. And so it doesn't just mean love God on Sunday. It doesn't just mean love God when you're with your small group. It doesn't mean love God when you're worshiping Him. It means every single second of every day, love God.
Putting God above everything, above idols, above self, making Him the priority in your life and kind of who you're striving for. And just kind of basking in that love that He gives you. And then also loving others as yourself, just really humbling yourself and just realizing how much or how selfish we are, and just how much we love ourselves and really care for ourselves, and having that same attitude towards others and just having a servant's heart, and
just like realizing, like I just had the realization this summer that like I was freaking out about not having a calling, and like, God, I don't know where you want me, and like this is really stressful, can you please tell me like now-ish, and like having all this like anxiety about it, and then God just being like, okay, like I told you what you're supposed to do, you're supposed to go make disciples of all nations. So like that doesn't mean you have to travel the world, like talk to your friends that are Christians and stuff. Like I'm literally calling you to do that now. And so it was like, oh, like duh. I don't know, my brother was like, I've been telling you that for years, like why are you not listening to me? But God's voice is stronger. So just like, yeah, that's like my favorite commandment, I think, like in the Bible even, is just to go and like preach Jesus' love. Like that's so sweet. Yeah,
without love we're nothing really, and we're searching for significance in this life. We're searching for love, and we just don't find it, because that's like the greatest commandment if we don't have Jesus in our lives. So oh man, I think like definitely love is the greatest commandment.